Welcome to the DrumBeat Report. Today we have JohnTonnison with Tech Data, who is the Executive Vice President and CIO, and also the leader of our coalition. He's here today to talk to us about the Florida Competitive Workforce Act. Thank you, John, for being here today.
Afternoon.
Why is the Florida Competitive Workforce Act so important to Tech Data, and what is it that the company is doing to ensure that it's passed here in Florida?
I think in terms of getting it passed, our commitment is to the coalition, and we think the organization puts us in a strong position to have the message heard and delivered effectively. The importance to us is a combination of a moral commitment to equal treatment and equality for our employees and their families that we've held since founding 41 years ago. At a more tactical, commercial level, we are a huge technology business. We're Florida's second largest public company, and all of our business is about technology and the very leading technology brands that you know and love in your home and car and in the workplace. Our operations are in 25 countries. Our customers are in 100 countries, and our vendor partners are West Coast and global. And each of those constituents, from our global employees to our global customers to our vendor partners, are all highly diverse in their ethnicity and their religions, their belief systems, their backgrounds, their languages, and their cultures. And as such, cultural intelligence and wisdom and diversity in our workforce is a vitally important thing. And being able to attract those with the best talents, with the best cultural intelligence experience, maybe from other parts of the world, to Florida is vital. The Workforce Act is an important way of signaling that Florida is a destination for that kind of talent.
And I know Tech Data is a $28 billion company, and there isn't going to be a tech corridor in Florida without Tech Data. And I know that there's challenges, and that's why we call it a competitive workforce, of actually attracting talent here to Florida. Can you just mention about your efforts to attract that talent, how you're competing with California, and how we're doing with keeping talent when they graduate from our Florida universities? Yeah,
it's a very real issue. Florida has negative unemployment in technology, and we lose a great deal of the talented graduation talent out of the colleges, and to a great degree, that is because other states have an established reputation and a brand themselves of innovation, of investment, of digital transformation, and fundamentally openness and lifestyle that is very appealing. And one of the avenues clearly to develop and extend the talent pool in state is to turn to those graduates and convince them that actually Florida is as open for business, as opportunistic, and a safe and welcoming and progressive environment for them to build their careers and their families into the future.
And we're talking about essentially the brand that is Florida and how it's perceived across the nation, across the globe. You're a global company, and you understand those aspects. But we're not only just talking about employees or talented employees, but also when they bring their families here for a potential job with Tech Data or our other partners. What are they considering when they make the decision when they have a job offer?
No, that's entirely accurate, because as a company ourselves, we've had the protections and then the equality standards for an age, and our founder was tremendously forward-thinking in leadership in setting that up. The broader issue is the families. The broader issue is an employer is considering us as a destination of choice. But what I'm increasingly aware of is that they're looking at not just us, but the community that their family may work in, live in, go to church and go to school in, and making judgments about how welcoming, open, complete, progressive thinking the area, the town, the state is. And it is that ancillary point, really. It is the family point. It is the once you leave our workplace point that we're passionate about and committed to with the Competitive Workforce Act. That's the pay dirt of being able to signal out of Florida a degree of progressiveness and openness for all institutions and all places that the family may land.
So one last question, John. Tech Data is here based in Florida, second largest business, $28 billion, partners in countries across the world, and you're here in Florida. You're not in California. And so you break the mold there. Can you explain to us why you're here in Florida, and how is that a challenge in the nature now of talking about the Florida Competitive Workforce Act?
Sure. Well, we're here quite simply because our founder laid down his roots here and loved the area and created a tremendous business and an economic force here. Yes, we are on the edge of the IT industry. That's usually a West Coast or an Asian or a global industry, and it does mean that we have to work a little harder to get the message out that this is that this is a community and a place to come and bring family and bring tech talent and bring skills to join us, or for those to stay in state. And again, anything that we can do at a state level to be signaling to the rest of the world and the rest of this country that Florida is on the leading edge of progressive thinking, of openness and inclusion and equality can only go to help to level that playing field a little and strengthen the message of why great tech talent should stay in Florida or come to Florida, because there's cutting edge technology and there's a great lifestyle.
All right. Thank you, John, for being here on the show today. And this is an ongoing conversation and dialogue. And we invite you to be a part of that dialogue. And so please go to our website to find out the latest of what the coalition is doing, sign our petition of support, and join this growing movement to do the right thing for Florida. Thank you.